Hey all, how's it going? CowGod here again. And we're back on Pandora First Contact. So we left off, got our research completed, met our first humans that were very friendly with us and liked to give us lots of money. That was cool. So, research. So we just got our tanks. We got modular housing. We've got some good research going here in the first tier. We could have our food produce a little bit more efficiently. We are at +1 on food, so let's go ahead and do that, because that just sounds like a good idea. Food is nice. Faster formers. Haven't had a problem with pollution yet still. I think our next focus should be research, because, you know, we're scientists, and more research. And then our research is going to give us spiffy-niffy lasers. I like lasers. And then we're going to make those lasers fly. Yes. That sounds maniacal. I like it. And then we'll go next armor. Just to queue some stuff up, because I don't think there's anything else that's really jumping at me. I mean, there's extra city planning. We're planning on building a colony really soon, and then an additional colony really quick after that, so we can get to the food production areas. Might do the stock exchange. I'll queue that up again. That's right after here. So that's good. And then our trait is partially that we're kind of a little bit free-minded, so that our morale is already at a -4, I think. So maybe this should be our next focus here. And all that should lead us in the mechanization era really quick, especially with Tier 3 armor here. So yeah, let's go ahead and queue that up, just to queue up a bunch of stuff. Now we won't have to worry about that for a while. And we're going to get some other things like the anti-armor warheads for our tanks and watercrafts, which we don't have watercrafts. And then the indirect long-tom fire for our artillery, tanks, and vehicles. So yeah, we'll call that good for now. And we'll see how the rest of this populates, especially once we get the zontium molecules for armor, because that'll fill out 2 tiers above this. Alright, research done. Next turn! Alrighty, let's go back to exploring. Do you think we can get finally to this peninsula here? Yay! Okay. So that looks like, I'm gonna go back up there. It looks like it does connect to an ocean, and it's not just like an inland little dumb thing. Speaking of which, with that, I know the gold's over here. Oh, and this is here. See, I was thinking I could take the colonizer and just plop him right here, make a city. I think I have to be 2 tiles away from this, so, didn't think about that last turn. I'm gonna have this guy hang back then. And you are going to guard right there, because he's gonna come and say hi to you. So we got the former, the trooper. Oh, that's right, we're building our other flamer. I don't know if 2 flamers is gonna be enough to take out a total of 8.0 inside that hive, because once we get some flamers going, I think it's time to shake hands with the natives. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's get a flamer. Let's get a couple of these tanks that have the biological. And how can we make this more speedy? Any way to do that? No, that's negative. How about we take a little bit off research? Okay, breaking even. I'm good with that. How about you? Alright. I'm fine. Everything's fine here. I'm fine. How are you? Okay, we want to share maps again? Sure. Oh, he got more water out here. Sorry, I know. Logo. But yeah, he explored out here. He's got boats. That's what that tells me. Or embarked units. So here's our other flamer. Have him come over here. You're looking for orders. You're going to keep an eye on this stack. Oh, now it's to 7. Somebody wandered. You guys are here. So that's the end of land. I don't have embark yet. I think that's everything that I can explore on land, except for a little bit down here, which is not too much. So I'm going to have you go ahead and act all cool and join up with these guys. And we're just going to prepare for a little rumble, I think. It's going to be just like Ripley. Yeah, aliens, yeah. Have you guard. Have you 2 guys hang back too, because I'm afraid once we disturb the hornet's nest, it might cause other things to feel like they need to join in. Because, you know, we're humans, we're civilized. This is not scientist-like, I know, but I need to make room. I need to have a connecting area here, and that's logic. Yeah, Spock would do it, right? Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the 8.0 unit. Sounds good. So yeah, these upgraded guys stack up pretty quick there. I mean, this is the combined total. So you can see, here I'm highlighting their units. So they only got a max 2.0 as their toughest unit. And ours are 3.9s, so we should be able to knock them after a few turns. Probably some healing in between. So even our weakest unit here, which is our little Seeker, is still tougher than their strongest. So as long as you don't have too many negatives for attacking them wherever they're at. Take a look at that in a second here. Just because combat's fun. Victory chances, 0%. See, yeah, he's got -25 to his power. And they've got a lot of extra, mostly because of the Queen. And we would be attacking the Queen, because we attacked the most powerful one first. So let's go ahead and grab a 3.9 guy. So yeah, that would win. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I think I really want to have that tank here, just to throw odds way in our favor. So we're just going to stare at them, you know, menacingly. So see, we've dipped down in our production of food, and that's purely because we keep expanding and we've got no real good place to make food. I'm working on food efficiency, aren't I? Pretty quick. Yeah, 2 turns on research there. Oh no, I never did get the synthetic fertilizer. Eh. Who cares? Avenger tank. We're gonna fix our food problem by force.
Maybe
Hi.
this world is another planet's hell. Aldous Huxley.
Well, that's just an indicator that alien aggression is imminent. So we're almost on the preemptive strike here. That's kind of good. So let's just take these guys and have them guard. Can't remember if that actually increases their defense. I hope it does. Alright, so we can build a laboratory in our cities. Lots of upkeep on that. 3 money. Credits. Alright. I think now we'll have this guy wait 1 turn, and then we'll wake everybody up, and then it's time to go on the offensive here. And we're going to clear this hive out. I could just select them all and have them attack and have it all automatically do that, but I'm just going to make sure we don't lose everybody here, so I'm going to do them one at a time. So, it's our Flamer versus the Queen. We both have benefits. That's great. Let's go ahead and squish her. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, a little over half. Or more than that. Ooh! Xenomorph Pteropod. This always reminds me of the Half-Life 2 or whatever, when you have the little bug thing that you can squeeze and throw down, and it calls the antlion aliens coming out of the ground. Those are cool. So yeah. So whenever you attack an alien, you have a chance to convert him to your side, and you get +1 on the unit cap for aliens for every unit that has this device installed on them. So I like to be a little tricky, and I like to put these on my flaming guys here, because they're, you know, usually anti-biological. So, of course, if I had mentioned, whenever I add these on to one of these units here, that means every future unit. It doesn't automatically retrofit units, you know, in the field here. As you can see, they don't have that add-on right there. So he's good. Let's see if I can already tell him to heal. Yeah, okay, so he's queued up to heal. He probably won't heal this turn, but he's going to start next turn. Alright, so here's their 2.0 drone. So 55, yeah, that queen was tough. I think she gives bonuses to everybody else. Let's go ahead and have you heal. Let's have our toughest guy of them all just wipe a few people out. Yeah, that guy was wimpy. Oh, look, another tank. I like tanks. And now we're not producing anything. What should we produce in here? Yeah, let's produce growth, because that's gonna not help our habitat. Yeah, let's work on research. No, we don't have any money. Let's work on embarking. And we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, our upkeep for our buildings has started to tap into our financial area. The other thing I could do... Let's see what happens if I fiddle with the taxes. That's not bad. And we didn't lose our morale here. That's, you know, that's good. If I take it to 50, then lose morale. Yeah. Morale's good, like it says. Resource output. So we want it a little bit higher than nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1 research worth 2 money. I think not. We'll just leave it there because it'll balance out better that way. So yeah, you can see these are kind of evenly distributed. Looks like we're going to need more food. Does that help at all? 2. A little better. Just less drain on that. Okay. A little micromanaging. Hey! Praise me! He just likes to tell me how good I'm doing. Oh, wait, these guys... Yeah, I forgot to attack with these guys. Sorry, guys. So yeah, they're much weaker once we've whittled them down a little bit. I'll go ahead and queue these guys up to heal in a turn. Get our other tank in here. That's 1 less guy. Got a giant flying thing. What kind of gift do you want to give me? Wow. So he's going to give me 77 gold just because I'm nice. He must be... I don't know if he's afraid of my military or what it is. I'll have to look into that. Diplomacy. Generous. What's profile? I mean, he makes a lot of money. He's like money. USA. USA. Alright. Lots of backstory. Go look it up if you're interested. But, yeah, I was just curious if it tells us any of the details of why he is generous with us. But not really. This shows right here the disparity between our two. So he's getting 0.04 research per turn, and I'm getting 1.1 because of our research pact. That's cool. And I'm only getting 0.01 trading, and he's getting 1.1. So, yeah, so we're losing, you know, not losing, but we're getting less money, and he's getting less research. So, yeah, pathetic troop numbers and poor economy, outdated technologies. I'm wondering if these are the factors that are giving him the, you're better than me, I'm going to praise the heck out of you, here's some money, kind of thing. So, he's kind of making himself bankrupt, trying to keep me happy. It's a good position to be in, right? Alright, what can we do? Let's, he keeps giving me money. I'm gonna see if he just is, you know, just that nice. See, if I do this, then I'm gonna have 3 upkeep, and that's gonna knock out my profits. No. Just on the rare chance that we need another one. No, I'm gonna go ahead and make my next colonizer. I think I have enough guys to maybe protect that, especially up here. Nope, and while our guys are healing, they've popped another unit. So we'll go ahead and clear the rest of them out. I'm going to take our strongest unit that's healing. I'm going to have him go ahead and walk into this hive.
That if one looks a little closer at this beautiful world, there are always red ants underneath. David Lynch.
I've destroyed 388 credits. Hey, we just doubled our entire financial situation. So let's have you go back in here where it's safe with all the friends. Because the toughest guy will defend in the case of this guy coming to give us a hug. And that's not friendly hugs. Those are bad hugs. Bad touch. Bad touch. Oh, I thought he was going to attack us. He's probably threatened by our sheer awesomeness right there. I mean, 18.2 sounds great for what we've got floating around here right now, but the craziness is when you get into those next ages and the technology advancement, this is going to look like nothing. You can have one unit that does this without even adding anything on. So things grow really crazy exponentially. So it's really fun. Alright, next turn. So we're doing good. We got some space here. We can, oh, see, he's going to my city. I'm going to go ahead and grab my stack here and kind of just shadow him. Everybody make it? Yeah. You've got an extra. You're 1.7, he's 2. Nope. Let's not do that. Let's have you heal, because you're squishy. See, he's going to go on our... Yep. No, you see, that used to have this, mine on it, and he just pooped it. He just decided, no, you don't need a mine. I'm gonna just, rain on your parade. So... flame up the butt. Yay, gained a level. So, yeah. The rest of you guys, let's just have you all party right there. Also, while we're doing this, I'm going to take my former, and I'm going to move him on this farm, and we're going to make a roadie road. 50% travel reduction. While you're making a road, let's have you go form up with these guys. And then everybody that's awake, get some healy heals. Mine lost, yeah. Enemy sighted, yeah. Not anymore, he's gone. I just have to rebuild a little mine. Oh, look, there's another guy sneaking up here. Alright, who's at 98%? You come on in and you go here, just to cut this guy off before he comes in. I think it reduces your movement range whenever you're flanking to something, so if he'd move here, he wouldn't be able to move as fast before, so hopefully we can stop him from moving away too quickly. Let's take our colony little set here, and let's get them onto this spot so we can claim that up. Actually, no, we were going to do here. Yeah, because then we have a coast access, and then we're just going to build a little road and get all that going. Not still fixing our food situation quite yet, but... oh, well, okay, you're going to have another turn. But getting steps closer to that. Also, we can colonize next to these guys, and if you see, it gives us, you know, whatever the land benefit is, but plus 50% to research when using that tile, which is cool. So, yeah, we're a little far away from that one. Colonial F. Where the Colonial F did that guy go? Did he walk back this way? I didn't see it. Oh, look, another colonizer. You can come up here. We'll wait for someone to get healthy. While we're waiting, let's do a refit on our Colonial Trooper here, because he's like our original trooper. Refit. Colonial Trooper. So 72 credits. And that's going to give him... I don't think this one... no, this one doesn't even have the armor. So, just a 1.0 upgrade pretty much for 72 credits. And we got a boatload. Done. I think you have to be within... yeah, like this guy could... nope, has to be in a city. Okay. Thought you had to be just within your territory, but it is strictly within a city. We've lost a little bit of morale. I think I'm gonna... yeah, it's because of our habitat. It's getting full. I'm gonna drop that down, drop up to wealth. Hopefully we can bank a little bit more money. After that, take a turn. And we're gonna be building another city here pretty quick, and people are gonna migrate to it, so... so let's go ahead and have you build city. You defend. This guy's 8. I hope he doesn't attack. Who do we have healed up? An Avenger tank. Hey! Let's have you go this way. Hopefully you two can travel together. Yeah, awesome. There's that guy. Hugs? Do you want hugs? Are you going to try and give me hugs? Oh, that's right. He is, the spitters are ranged units. Kind of like the sniper units I was talking about. Alright, so we have a colony. And what do we really want to do here? I think we're going to build the apartments, because I have a feeling, yeah, 10 growth already. So, I mean, this guy dropped down to 5. He was like probably 13 or 14, I bet. But yeah, you build a new colony, there's space. People are like, ah, space, I like space. Space. So, we'll have him go ahead and max out his space. Ooh, lasers. It's a laser. So, I really do like the little bonus we get to biologicals for these guys. We'll keep them around for a little bit. So let's make a new one. Let's make a laser tank. He's just bonus everything. Just straight bonus. So, he's at 6 right now. I think this guy, yeah, this gives you no extra bonus to attack and no extra cost. So it's going to give us extra 50% cost, but an 8, and it's effective against everything. So there's no positive or negative. So it just lasers the things, all the things. Guess what else can use lasers? Yeah. Alright. So that's good. Yeah, let's have you go ahead and move here. Yeah, squish. Just because you're getting close. Let's have all you guys come up here. Let's go join the new party. Yeah. Okay, former. I'm gonna have you finish this road, I think, first. I think after that, it might be time for a new former once we get our economy going again, because I'm kind of inflating it there. But first things first is trying to get that food thing going. Alright, Seeker ATV, you're 2.4, he's 2. Efficiency of 142%. Yeah, squish. It's a quick way to tell, is this worth it? Got a little thing here. Hopefully I'm out of range. I'm thinking I'll land here, because then I can build farms here. So. Ew. So there's another guy. You back up. How we doing? Oh, that's a lot of aliens! Good thing I had a tank. Good thing that tank is not squishy. Alright, I think we can still make it here. Yeah, we can skip past these guys here. Yeah. Alright. Who else needs some healing? You all need healing. You really need healing. Hopefully the flying thing of evil won't get you. What I might do here, I'm going to just go ahead and buy another flame colonial. You can only buy one at a time, I think. So I might sink one turn into an Avenger tank just to decrease the cost a little bit. Just because this is kind of threatening, and I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay. So that happened. They really don't like my tank. They know I'm hungry. Well, let's get the tank there. I think even though he's out of movement... Yeah, I can still build city. No, I can't. Darn. I was all excited. Alright. Another colonial flamer. And you can see we've now got the conversion total. Because this guy now has the add-on for natives. So we might have some aliens on our side. Once we attack them. You keep flying in here. And I'm afraid for this guy. So you go protect him. I think I'm gonna go here. Let's rebuild this mine real quick. You guys are good. So let's have you move over into this mountain, because this is another thing that's making units, so let's get rid of that. You... Alright, let's have you heal up inside the city here for a bit. How is Huxley doing? Yeah, workers, nice. No, farmers. Alright. Of course, you have no production with that, but that's alright, right? Let's do growth. Does that do nothing? That does nothing, because we're not producing. Make you happier? I'd like to do farms, but let's do that. No, let's just have you go ahead and do farms. Yeah, return. Okay. So we really need that food thing figured out. I may sacrifice my ATV to do the initial damage on this guy if he's in range, and then finish him off with my tank, because he just big. He big and scory. Farmers keep forming. Colonials keep colonialing. And tanks keep waiting. Kind of uneventful at the moment here, but we're prepping. Ooh, you can see a little scan mark over here. That's somebody using their survey technology that they've researched to just pop a little 9-section or 7-section of map here. Alright, so we got the Serenity Cannon. I really don't mess with this until I really need to build a unit that's going to be anti-human junk. Because right now it's aliens. We're all about the aliens right now. Alright. I think I'm going to do this. Seeker ATV, you've been a very loyal and helpful friend, but sacrifice yourself for the good of the science. Yeah, so now he's 5.3, I've got 7.2. He's got no bonuses, I got bonuses. There. One big guy down. That helps. It's just less menacing. I'm just afraid of him coming over and taking out the 1.0 former just because he's grumpy. Lord Todd has grown. I have a city named Lord Todd. I didn't notice that. And Huxley, I know that's Atlas Huxley and stuff. Alright, you, yeah, sure, heal. You. Let's get you to attack first. You're the level 2, he's level 3. Same unit. You can see the little bump every time you get a level up with your units because of combat experience or those field upgrades. So yeah, it makes a difference. If you can keep a unit alive, it's more important because it'll be really tough. Burninate. And take it over. That was a wimpy one. I like it. And protect your friend. So yeah, we have another big floater here. I've seen that these guys don't attack too frequently, but I'm just worried every time I see them. They just look so menacing. Alright, so let's have these guys meet up here. Maybe we'll have them meet up with their other flamer guys and take care of this guy, take care of this guy, clear out our area around us, you know, make it friendlier. This one's a problem. We'll get our tanks down there. Alright, Avenger tank. Have you on the lookout. Colonial Flame. Oh, look, he embarked. I can do that. Avenger lasers. Hey, buddy, I forgot about you. You built yourself. That's so nice of you to save me money. It's like I used Geico or something. Zzz, lasers. You shouldn't have even tried. You just an alien. You didn't know. Let's get you to build that. Let's just get the production of minerals up. Oh, we don't really need to, but finish it out before we move on. here's one of their guys. He's got a tank with the missiles on it. On my doorstep. But he likes me. I'm hoping he still likes me. So let's have you heal your 25%. You on guard. I knew about the tank getting attacked. He's going to attack me through there. We will definitely heal up. You are waiting for your other buddy to heal. And we've got open borders, so this guy's walking through our stuff. Who's this? Hello, green person. How are you? Let's have you go ahead and build a mine. You go ahead and watch. Can I talk in diplomacy with her? Ah, the Terra Salvum. Here we go. They're at war with the Solar Dynasty. Ah, knock some corporations at war with the Imperium. But they love me. Let's talk to Terra Salvum. Ah, hello. These are the, eco people. How about we not beat each other up? Yeah. Accepted. Cool. How about, trading? Accepted the trading pact. Research? You like our research? Cool. How about some mapping? Ooh, big amount of map unlocked for that. That's cool. That's all we need to do for now. We could do open borders, but it's not really going to help us or anything, so... Do an alliance, but they're already at war. That would pull us into war. Nah, let's not do that. So yeah, they're cooperative. I'm not getting much from the research and trading, but hey. That'll probably grow after time or something here. So let's see what they've revealed. So they've got, looks like 2 cities just across the pond from us. Lots of stuff over there too. Hey guys. Can I do diplomacy with them now? No, I have not come into contact with them. I just know they're there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the factions. We know the blue guys are somewhere over here. We bet they probably met them on the water. And then there's the purple. Which, every time I play, the purple just tries to backstab me to no end. They're really crazy, and I don't know what it is. But they just are. End turn. I think we'll leave it at that point. That was a good turn. Met some more people, got some more research done. Still got a lot to do here. We got a few more queued up. And we'll be getting into all of these new technologies. We got cloning and even better armors and all kinds of goodies. New bullets and new biological units and ATVs. Higher base, you know, attacks and stuff. Alright. So we're growing. We're about to start our farm. That'll be next time. See you guys later.